Hey guys and gals, welcome to my little 2023 Charlotte Hamfest video. I want to give a big shout out to Sean, Mary, and all the others that helped put this event on. It's a great event every year. What my video is today is a walkthrough of the load-in day. Unfortunately, I had family coming in from out of town, so was only able to stay until Friday evening around 3 o'clock and wasn't able to come back Saturday. But at least you should get a feel here for what showed up at the Hamfest in case you didn't get to make it. All right, guys, welcome to the 2023 Charlotte Hamfest here at the Cabarrus Arena. This is my table. I just got set up. All items $1 honor system, and as you can see here, a wide variety of all kinds of stuff here. Just stuff as I had picked through various lots over time, had thrown aside for a $1 bin here. This year is only an indoor Hamfest. It's raining outside and they did not sell outdoor tickets. But as you can see, pretty early in the morning, about 8 a.m., people are just starting to get here to set up. We'll keep you guys posted as the day goes on. It's about 9:30. A few more people in here. So this is an odd Hamfest. It actually runs Friday afternoon from 3 o'clock till I think 7 or 8 p.m. and then it opens back up Saturday morning. So Friday morning is really vendor setup time, and most people start showing up around lunch. A little bit of odd and end stuff here and there. You can see some really big bolts for $10 and just some variety of stuff here. As you can see, most people are still bringing their stuff in, setting up. So far, I picked up a few things. I picked up a nice ICO 221 meter. Looks super clean. $15, says it works. Bought a box of already sorted and labeled quarter watt carbon resistors. These are great to use in audio preamp stages. And let's see, I bought looks like kind of a homemade variac here. Power switch, got a variac built in and a fuse and 2 outlets in the back for $5, and a meter. I don't know if the meter's tied in or not, but it looks like it should be. It's 0 to 150 volts. I bought 6 new in the box Western Electric 717A tubes. Guy beside of me's got some interesting stuff here. I love old mics. I think that's an Ergomi. It's a Japanese AR-54. Really nice, clean little mic. Super early RCA mic. He's wanting $450 on that. CalRad mic here. So some interesting stuff on this table. An old teletype machine. Looks like an old 2-meter transceiver. Some heat kit gear here. Swan 250C. An old Collins. And just some various other stuff. Alicrafter's radio. This is the kind of stuff I like. If you need wire nuts, $2 a bag. Coupling connectors. Various tools. A air reel hose. Buddy bucket. That buddy bucket, that's not a bad deal.
What's that?
That bucket. Nice Amatron AL811 amplifier. Super clean, $750. Little Dremel vice set. It's pretty cool. And some kind of scanner, trunk tracker. Guy here has a whole assorted of walkie-talkies, CB based, I imagine, 6-channel, 2-channel, but you don't see that stuff in the box much.
If somebody wants one of these,
Furby. You don't see Furbies. Nice little Zenith.
I sold all my Furbies. I was down at Hamcation and somebody bought some.
There you go.
So I don't have many.
Okay, here's got a bunch of power supplies. I was going to buy this one. I took it over and hooked it up and tested it, and it was super jumpy and going from 0 to about 20 volts. I never could get it all the way up to 35, so something's wrong with it. But it was only $40. Probably could have easily been fixed, but rack mount 12 amp. Guy has a bunch of bird meters and slugs. I didn't see any HF stuff in here. This is a guy I got the ICO meter from. Bunch of little meters, nice signal generator. 60 cycle meter here, and some various parts, transformers, relays, whatnot. An old Clegg 99er. aircraft receiver. Little bench top speaker. Pretty neat stuff. Gentleman here's got some cassette tapes, some speakers, Tech Jupiter, an Icon, some old Sirius radios, JVC cassette deck, Bose speaker. A buddy of mine brought me this little 2-meter unit, but it's got a vernier caliper on it, so nice. But what I really wanted was this UTC transformer on the back right here. $20, can't beat that. You need some sheets for your bed here. Queen sets, bamboo sheets, some hats. This guy always has a lot of just variety of stuff here, and he's got it all the way down one side here. And it looks like back here, let's see, a guitar of some type. Interesting. Guy brought out some more little transistor radios, a couple of trains. What else? Cassette deck, old Robin, Pace. Interesting stuff. Looks like an Icom 756 Pro, an old Heathkit VFO.
Okay.
Another Atron amplifier, an old Hellcrafters. $40 grounded grid amp. Couple boxes of tubes here, sorted through, but didn't find anything of significance here. 80. Got a Yaesu radio down there. A Tech tuner. Power supply. Crown Royal bag, can't go wrong there. Some old keys. DX70. There's some good stuff starting to come in here a little bit. Another key, Fiberplex. And the tool guy, I can't remember his name, is setting up down here in the corner, it looks like. It's early for him. But you can see it is right now, what we got, 10:20. And you can see they're starting to become more and more. Like I say, this place will fill up around lunch. It is sold out. And then, like I said, this thing opens up officially later this afternoon around 3 o'clock. Someone here has a bunch of UHF VHS dummy loads. Big old terminal type stuff. Some HP, looks like voltmeters, RMS voltmeters. Some old programmers. T-Bird, not sure what that is. Carrier analyzer, interesting. Some pretty interesting stuff here. Super clean Collins 754A receiver. And R390 down here. This, I had to ask Brian what this is. It's in a language, maybe Yugoslavian, maybe Polish. Interesting. What language is this I'm trying to read here, Brian?
What's that?
What language am I trying to read here?
It's I believe it's Italian made, but it was built for the Czechs.
I got you. Interesting.
Yeah.
Some other interesting stuff here. Looks like a homebrew tuning unit of some type. And sideband generator here. Guy here has a President Lincoln 2 CB, another little Linko, probably 2-meter rig, another HF IC 735, Bearcat scanner of some sort, little Kenwood with DSP, and looks like that is a external part of it. Some Signal Link USBs, little MFJ antenna selector. Conair regulated power supply and a pretty cool Philco. Is this a small portable TV? If it is, that's cool as heck, guys. It's about 11 and we're starting to get more and more stuff coming in here every minute. Guy here's got all kinds of connectors, ends, knobs, antennas, Brand new bird unit at $560. These things have gotten crazy for new ones. I think this one's $2 something. And then he's got brand new slugs here at $100 a piece of all varieties. He's got candy and crackers, important on a day like today. I probably walked 3 miles or more already today in here. Lots of connectors, barrel connectors, adapters, more connectors and adapters. SO239, PL239, barrel connectors, a little bit bigger stuff in. BNC stuff here. You get it. Lots of stuff. Polaris, little mobile radio. Marine. Some laptops here. Grundig.
And it was going all in my
Hello again.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Peace and long life.
Hey. 6146 tubes here. Rig Blaster Pro. These guys are unloading. Some interesting stuff here. Buddy stick, 6 meters for 240. Let's see what frequency. 25 to, well, that would do HF. 50 ohms, 2 620 and 60 watts. Some magnet or trunk mount, antenna mounts. Some little tuner, Motorola speaker, little homebrew antenna tuner. Looks like it needs wiring up. Some kind of military receivers here, and I'm not sure. Looks like some kind of industrial. It's got lower sideband, FSK, AM, some type of receiver. Beautiful set, homebrew set here a guy made. It's the ultimate regenerative receiver. And I thought here on the back was really cool. One, really good iron in this thing, but the little band select here, the tuner, it moves this up and down over this coil. It is just too cool. I love it. It's about 11:25. Guy here setting up a bunch of pro audio stuff. Let's see what he brings in. Guy just brought this in. It's a Heathkit SB1000. I remember in the early 80s, I stared at the Heathkit catalog at this amp for so long. I wanted it so bad. Could not afford it to save my life back then. I would have been a high school kid. And so just wasn't happening. But nice 520 Kenwood. But yeah, God, nostalgia kicking in, make me want to buy this thing. Bought a nice Stancor, power transformer, drop down in chassis. Looks like 310 volts both ways. Got a 5 volt, 6.3, perfect for a tube amp. Couple chokes for a tube amp. So $5 for this and $5 for all these. I was super happy. I ended up buying that regenerative receiver set. It came with the books that it was built off of and some books about it, and a spare set of tubes for $120. I'm super excited about this. This will be a conversation piece. Guy here's got some open bifold. Looks like they're MCM brand speakers. Nice little crossovers he built. Said he built a 3-way set and didn't need the 2-way set anymore. And a nice 10-tech Omni rig there. So good stuff coming in here. Guy here's got some rigs. TH7800, Icon, Yaesu. Nice antenna switch. Looks like a Siltronics VFO. And some parts and pieces here. Found 2 books. Me and the guy got to talking about them, and it's mathematics for electricians and radio man, and hi-fi loudspeakers included, $1 a piece. But you know, here's the reality. The fundamentals in these things have not changed, even though books are 50, 60 years old. And it's just the application of this stuff that's changed. But the cool thing is, what I like about being an audio guy, our ears are analog devices, and as long as I'm alive, and I think the longer as the future's alive, they will be. And so there's always going to be an application for audio and analog, regardless of the fact we live in a totally digital world like this camera I'm using right now on my iPhone. All right, every once in a while you got to pick up things that you can flip. Not that I will, but set of these on eBay right now for $5.99. Of course, they haven't sold, but there is a set that just sold for $200. And then similarly, a little car speaker and 6x9. All this old vintage car stuff, just retro. People going back, buying their childhood, buying nostalgia. Anyway, I gave them $40 for all this. I figured if I need the money one day, I can flip them. Otherwise, I'll hang on to them and see if they go up in value. Jack's got his dog with him. She's cute. And he found some tubes over here. I see you getting tubes. Guy here's got a bunch of tubes. But unfortunately, I think they're the same ones from last year. I went through a few of the boxes and looks like the same stuff I saw last year. So it's been picked through pretty good. But he's got a lot of people digging through it. A buddy of mine, John Runsky, he's got some wharf bills here. I'll have to ask him about those. There's some tubes. Big ones. Full 1,000? Yep. There you go. Coax guys here. Lots of different LMR 400, 213, and a nice HRO. Recognize that knob, same as on that regenerative receiver that I picked up. A few more guys coming in here setting up. Some old PC stuff, memory, a little bit of odd and end stuff here. There you go, if you need a tailgate, hitch and ball. Some screws, parts, tools, light switches, old fuses, all kinds of stuff here. I'm just looking, man. All kinds of stuff. A little bit of everything in it. A little radio, Helicrafters, some parts. I've not seen many D104s here. This is pretty unique for Hamfest. These things have gone up in price and you don't see them that much. This is a pickup Cardmatic tube tester, a picture tube tester, an 89 Deluxe tube tester, and a TV10 Superior. All beautiful units. Nice Tintec Omni down there. Some Drake equipment, Drake antenna. You don't see many of those. Direct remote VFO and speaker. Nice little setup. Nice little Tram 23 CB crystal radio. Pretty cool little unit. You don't see many of those. Really nice little Viking Ranger. It's beautiful little radio. Some 2 meter stuff. Semiconductors. Motorola Systems analyzer. Nice Icon 756 Pro. Nice little regulated beam kit. I'm always looking for the high voltage versions of these. This looks like the one that goes up to about 35 volts, I think. 50 volts. Powerful capacitors, microcapacitors, high voltage, $1 each. Can't go wrong with that. Iredell County amateur radio. Looks like the repeaters they're selling. Maybe they got some new ones. These are based in Statesville, North Carolina, just right up the road from me, maybe 15 minutes. Cathode ray tube rejuvenator tester. And this is interesting, this multi-amp. It's got a Variac, all kind of voltmeter selectors, some kind of lab setup or maybe educational. That is pretty cool. This looks like another Tintec Omni 7. Tintec 238. You start to see a lot of this Tintec stuff pop up at the Hamfest. I don't know why. And didn't see much Yaesu stuff at all today. This is the vendor side of the Hamfest over here. You got Quicksilver radio. I see the Wireman back there in the corner. This is a local club here. They put some stuff up for sale. And Face Dock. Looks like the people that make the hats and whatnot. So yeah, but like I said, Hamfest is not open yet, so these guys are still setting up. Here we are at roughly 2 o'clock. Keep in mind, I think the Hamfest opens around 3. It's getting pretty full. There's a few empty tables here and there, but for the most part, it's looking good. Unfortunately, Got my son coming in from Atlanta for the weekend to go to a wedding. So I am going to pack it up and head out of here soon. I had good fun here this morning. I spent most of my time just talking to people. There's Jack and his dog. I was holding his dog while Jack went to the bathroom. I sent my wife a picture and said, look what I got at the Hamfest. I thought I got in a lot of trouble for that. But anyway, guys, had a lot of fun here, and we'll see you guys again soon.